Right, good afternoon. As you can see, I've done the tag journal cover. I'm doing a 3-hole pamphlet stitch for my signatures, and I've punched the holes. I fluffed up, basically. I had sewn on this tag, spine tag, here. You can just see the stitch lines. And then I realised that actually my holes were going to go right on it, basically. So I've taken that off and I'll stick that on after, so I'll leave that there. Once I've done my stitching, I might even put it across the centre stitches actually, and maybe cover that up with something. I'm not too fussed, as I say. So yes, I used my gel print for the cover, bit of lace at the top here. This was just a piece of scrapbook paper that I had laying around, honestly, to be fair. So I just stitched that on, did a big tag for the front there. Yeah, and that's gone nice. And that was just a run-off piece of gel printed paper that I just had laying. It was over on the other side there, so that's fine. So yeah, so I've done my holes for my spines. So I was just going to do the signatures. They've what was I going to say? I just stitched the bottoms for now. I'll see how it goes. If I find that everything's falling out of here, then I will stitch the sides as well. I'm sorry for the lighting. We are going to have a thunderstorm any minute now. You can feel it in the air, and it's gone quite dark. So sorry, we've got some shadows going on. I'll try and get it in the light as much as possible. I've measured what I need for each signature. That's the height. Okay, so I've just marked where I've punched the holes there. So yeah, I'm just going to stab through, and like you do. So I need to line that up at the top. This isn't going to be dead accurate, but it's a tag folder, and it's fine. Right, let's just get that a little bit more even. I usually stick it in a basket. Where's my basket? Hang on. This is my amazing hole punching system. It works for me. So I put the book in the basket. Let me just move that up there. There we are. I put the book in the basket, but you're not going to see much because it's quite dark. So I do apologise. Let me put the lights on, see if that makes any difference. Oh yes, that's much better. Right. I say it's gone. It's still incredibly humid. My hair is amazing because it's naturally curly, and as soon as it gets humid it just goes for it. And then where's my last one there? So yeah, as I say, I've stitched all the bottoms here, just, you know, on the bottom of the pockets. I'm going to see how it goes. It might be fine, so I'm not going to worry too much. Where's the others? Yeah, so it's just a place to put them otherwise, because if I don't put them away, they'll just lay around the room here, and then I'll get impatient with seeing them just loafing around. And I want to use this challenge as a way of doing, you know, experimenting with some different styles and stuff like that. So it'll be a good keepsake, if nothing else, just to you know, remind myself of things that, because, you know, I forget so much stuff, it's ridiculous. I ought to do, I think it was Gail Agostinelli, she did her, she's got a journal where she keeps all her ideas, and I really ought to do one like that, because I don't just do junk journaling. I mean, I sometimes go couple of weeks without doing anything really. I do forget. I don't know, probably an age thing. But there we are. Right, can't help the age, is what it is. Let's grab that one off there and just clip that one there. Right, okay, that's my amazing hole punching basket thingy. I don't know which one to have first. Which one should we have first? I think the pink one first. I'll put that one in the middle, and then that one there. Okay, right, let's get them sewn. Let's get it done. Needle, thread, where are you, thread? Oh, hunt for the thread, hold on. I'll use this, that's fine. This is just, I think it's like a perlé. It's not an embroidery floss anyway, because it's twisted. Find the end now. Right. So 1, 2, and a bit. That should be fine. And we need 3 of those. Oh, that's a little bit. Don't want that one. Is there going to be enough of this? Hopefully there is. Right. When I started this video, I thought, oh, I'll have plenty of time to make the folder. I'll sit and do some tags. No. No. It takes forever. And you forget how long you're actually crafting for, actually. So it's a bit of an eye-opener when you actually film yourself and you think, crikey, I took how long to make whatever. So right, start at the back. It's the easiest thing usually. So this is a bit big, this needle, but it's all I've got up here at the moment. The others are downstairs. I was doing some stuff last night, so come on, behave. Where are you? Don't think it went through quite enough. Just make sure you get it in the right hole when you're doing multiple signatures. So like this one, I've made sure everything's in the back, the last hole in the spine. This needle is far too big. I need to get the other one, but not now. Let's try and come that side of it and try and get one thread one side, one thread the other. Just do a gentle tug. Just check your spine, make sure you've got your threads in the right hole, which I have. Right, nothing's bulking around there. It's all good. Oh, did I get it out the right way? Oh yeah, that was lucky. Oh yes, if you've got directional paper or pockets like I have, make sure you have them up the right way. Right, that's that one. I'm dying to see if it's going to work actually, so bear with me. I was going to have the pink at the front, wasn't I? Okay. Doesn't matter which way you go, up, down, or whatever, doesn't matter. Because it all ends up in the middle anyway, so it's fine. Oh, I didn't do that very well, did I? Right. Should have thought about my spacing and caught the top of that one, but I didn't. And, you know, oh, wrong hole. Oh. What is going on? Okay, you come out. There's lots of people just joining this challenge, so you know, don't be put off that it's sort of a couple of days in, because I just checked on Facebook for the hashtag actually, because I wasn't 100% certain of how they were doing the hashtag, and I saw on there a lot of people saying, oh yeah, just decided to dive in and that kind of thing. So, you know, if nothing else, it's just good practice, if nothing else, you know, good reason to make a load of tags really, so and practice your methods and what have you. So right, last one. Sorry, this is taking forever, isn't it? Just pop that one in there. Right, you guys get over there, thank you. Oh sorry, caught the wire there. Yeah, I planned that wrong. See, do you see what I mean? I should have planned it that they caught the top of that. But I'm sure it'll be fine. As I say, it's not going to be holding. I don't ever think these tags are going to be hugely heavy, so I'm hoping that the central cord going down there will be enough to hold the pocket back. If not, there's always glue. So can always stick a little bit of glue up the top there if it starts to come apart. Alright, last one. And that is that. I might leave those for now. There's strings at the bottom there. Right, let's see what we got. It all needs to bed in and settle down and what have you, but I'm hoping it's not going to do that when I put the tags in. Shouldn't do. Yeah, it should be fine. So there we are. Simple little folder. And it was simple, to be fair. I mean, I think I made a bit of a meal out of it. It didn't need to be as difficult as I made it look, I don't think. So, yeah, it'll just be a nice little keepsake, a nice little... let's see if we can squash that down a bit. It'll just be a nice little folder to keep everything in. So... yeah, we'll tame those signatures. Might put a little clasp on it, I don't know. It doesn't really matter, does it? So there we are. So, yeah, as I say, I put that up there. I might put it back where it was, actually. Or should I put it in the middle? No, I'll put it up there because that'll hide that stitching. Didn't get it very straight, did I? Shocking, Susan, shocking. Right. Let's just put a bit of glue on there. I'm not going to stitch it again. Well, I can't because the it's lined. I don't like seeing the stitching on the inside, even if it is just a little thingy for me. This is bookbinder's glue. It's super strong. Let me just put that lid on there so it'll start to dry out. Oh, catastrophe. Okay, we'll just leave it like that. That's fine. Okay, so there we are. If you want to make one, or if you want to join the challenge, you know, I'll say Tracy Fox did a, I think hers wasn't as wide as this. I can't remember, to be honest. I think it was a little bit thin. I don't know. Yeah, go and have a look. She's done like a little folio for hers, I think. So I don't think Auntie May's has yet. She made like a she saw it on somebody else's channel, like a tag booklet thing. So, and she's using those tags as part of her 30. So, although I think they're challenging each other to do 100. So, right, there we are. I'm glad I chose that print on the back there. I think that's gone really well. So, there it is. So, hopefully next time you see it, it'll have some tags in it. And, yeah, I didn't get I forgot to swap the blade on my craft knife. So, I've ended up with some horrible jagged edges, which I'm going to have to tidy up. Right. I still haven't found that gel printed cover and those tags. It's going to be like the mystery of the world, that is. I don't know where that's gone. I told you about in the last one, I think. So there we are. All done. Happy days. Glue on the paper. Oh my lordy. Right, so yes, let's get on. Where are we at? 16 minutes. Shall we make some tags? Could do, couldn't we? Just gonna make sure that cleared itself, otherwise it ceases to work. Looks like it has, so it's all good. Right, let's put the bookbinding stuff away. Bear with me. I showed you the blanks. I'm not I don't know what I'm going to do with them actually. As I say, I just thought I'd just make some all different styles, and yeah, haven't quite decided what that's going to look like yet. So let's just do a couple. So these are the tallest ones, and this was a piece of card that I gel printed on when I did the fabric for those pouches that I showed you last time I filmed, or the time before actually, not last time, because last time was this thing. Alright, let's just do a couple, that'll do. We'll start with those. Oh, still sniffing. I think the pollen must be really high today, so I do apologise. Right, let me get my stool. Let's put my cutter away. Okay, I've got a few bits around me, not a lot, so let's see what we can create from what we've got here. I got these offcuts from the these pages in here. I trimmed back these, so I've got these bits here that I can play around with as well. Although I was going to double these ones up, weren't I? Let me grab the doubles. Oh dear, oh no, that's too small. Might be a bit big, that one actually. That's too similar. It's not too bad. That's a bit better. Right, let's do a double tag on that one. Just chop the tops. It's just a piece of mount board that I had that I thought I'd just do the tag corner thing. I haven't got a card, or a spare one anyway. So, you know, like a lot of people use the plastic credit cards and that. I don't have a credit card, and I don't do store cards. So, right, let's take the goggles off and I can see what I'm doing. Okie dokie. Right, so I'm thinking blue. I might just go the classic fish type thing, or I did some snippets last night. I stitched, I did some hand stitching on them, so I might. That's not too bad. I love this one. I really like that one. I don't think that's right for this. I'm liking the blue. I'll tear a bit more of that paper away. I think it needs, what does it need? It needs something, doesn't it? I've got some offcuts here from that piece that I used on the front. That's not the right colour. That's why I'm struggling. If you find yourself struggling, it could be you just haven't got the right coloured piece out. No. Okay, let me grab my snippy box. 2 seconds. Oh, made the mistake of looking out the window. It's as black as anything out there. Have we got anything in here that I could put on here? This is just a snippety snip box. Actually, a piece of that might look quite good on there. Where's that snippet gone? I've lost him. Ah, there he is. I think it almost needs a complete contrast. I'm not very good at thinking on camera, so I do apologise. So I'm usually a bit better when I've had time to think it through, if that makes sense. And yeah, I'm not quite up with the experts in this field, where they just grab bits off their desk. I'm sure they pre-plan some of it. They must do, because, well, I don't know. I suppose if you're well versed in doing this kind of thing. I think the trouble is that they're too similar, aren't they? They're not showing up against each other. Just needs a bit more contrast, I think. Maybe the snippet down the bottom. Yeah, I'm not terribly inspired. I think what I'll do is I'll call it quits for today. I'm just not with it today, and I'm going to keep you here forever otherwise, and I don't want to do that. So what I'll do is I'll go away, get my head in gear, and get some layers sorted. See, it almost needs to be a bit plainer, doesn't it? So I might keep those as backgrounds, and then maybe go through my stash and pick out some just backgroundy, plain background bits. I had those offcuts from... Sorry, I'm saying I'm going to let you go, and I'm still carrying on, aren't I? Where are those big... Bear with me. Hang on. I had the offcuts from what I made the journal cover, the signature covers from. That could work. I think that's going to work a lot better. Yeah, that's what it needs. It needs to be plain. Right, let me chop a bit of that. I saw my cutter. Here it is. Is that going to be tall enough if I go that way? It might be, actually. So what width are you? So you're just... do 6. Let's try 6 and see what that looks like. Might be a little bit short, but that's okay, because what I think is I'll put that down there without the pink string. Put that there. Are you even seeing this? No, you're not. I'm a bit too high, aren't I? Quite like that on there. It's picking up. There's a little bit of that colour in the background there. And then maybe just a piece of lace on the side here or something. Right, let's cut that into a tag shape. I'll just do this one. I'll let you go, because the last one was a bit long as well. So, and I need to get my thinking cap on and get some ideas of what I actually want to do, because otherwise you can sit here for ages picking up bits of paper and all the rest of it, and that makes for a very boring video. So we don't want to go there, do we? So I'm thinking that there, that there, that there, a little bit of ink around the edges just to tidy that up a little bit. Wonder if a bit of that would look alright on there actually. No, I think what I need is a piece of lace down the side here. Let me grab a bit and show you what I mean, and then I'm going to let you go. Let's just grab a piece out of here. Although, oh, hang on. I keep forgetting I've got these little baskets up here with all my little offcuts in. Why do I keep forgetting it? But I do. See, this is where I end up with like a desk full of just bits and bobs everywhere. A piece of that might look good on there. Right, let me put that down there. You don't want white, I don't think. There's all the other bits. There's another one here. I have got one with bits of lace in somewhere. Okay, not in there. Where are you? Yeah. I wonder if that would look nice. Hold on. Happy days. This is so old. Sorry, I'm completely out of shot there. This is so old. Look how yellow the... Ooh, yes, I like that. Alright, okay, let's cut down to that gold one. Sorry, I think most of this has been out of shot. I'm so sorry. Let me get that back in. Causing shadows. Come on, Susan. Right, get those out of the way. There we are. So yeah, I'll stick that all together. I'll put some eyelets in, ink around the yeah, I'm quite liking that actually. It's very different. I'd love using a bit of fabric. It looks totally different. So yeah, I'll faff around with that, but that's kind of, you know, there's one. You know, only another 29 to go. Oh, it could be painful, couldn't it? Now, I'll be all right. Once I've got some ideas going and I've got some proper bits around me, I'll be fine. But yeah, that was a struggle, but never mind. I'm really tempted to use that doily on there as well. I might cut that out, fussy cut that doily out. I might use that. Yeah, because the other thing I want to do is use these little these little numbers that I got, that I showed you earlier. Because I see Artie Maisie's doing that and I love that effect. So yeah, I need to do some inking, some thinking, and some sorting out. So anyway, the main task for today was to get this book done, this cover, which I've done, which I'm very happy with, and it's going to work fine. Yeah, and then the tags can follow. I say I've got to do 10, I think it is, to catch up, 9 or 10. So I'm going to let you go. 30 minutes again. God, it is like a time warp in here. Thanks very much. I'm sorry, it's a bit muddly today, isn't it? I do apologise. Yeah, hopefully I'll do some more, if not later, maybe tomorrow. And I'll show you what I've been up to. All right, thanks a lot. Bye bye.